Okay, so by now you should have Git and Visual Studio Code on your computer. The next thing that we're going to do is start to work on our homework. So we're going to set up this development folder, and I'm going to show you how to do that inside of VS Code. So I'm just going to search for Visual Studio Code, open it up. It's like this, and then I'm going to open up a new terminal here. So terminal, new terminal, and just to make sure I'm in my home directory, I'm going to type cd tilde like that, and I can type pwd for present working directory, and I can see I'm in users geostrenko. So that's my home directory. I'm just going to go over a couple commands, and we're just going to use the same 5 or 6 over and over and over again. So mkdir to make a new directory, and I'm going to call it art2210. I actually already have that, so it says file exists, but if you don't, it'll make that directory. And then we can cd to change into that directory, art2210. And a nice shortcut here is I can press the tab key, and and it'll finish writing out the name of that directory. So I can press enter, and now I know I'm in art2210. If I type in pwd to double check, it says, cool, I'm in geostrenko art2210. One of the last commands we'll learn here for just working with the basic terminal is ls for list files. And I can see there's nothing in there, so ls, nothing comes up. So what I want to be able to do here is now clone my repo. So repo is a GitHub repository, and that's what we made when we clicked this invite link here. So if I click it again, I can see what my URL is for my repository. I'll let that load. Okay, and I do have to log in again with Google. All right, took me a second to log in, but here we go. So all it is, I clicked again that invite link, and once I'm logged in, it'll come up with this. It says you're ready to go. You've accepted the assignment. You can click that as much as you want. Again, I can click that link down there in blue. I'm just going to copy it from the address bar up here. So I just Command C that from the address bar, and I'm going to come back to Visual Studio Code. And what I'm going to do here, now that I'm inside of that art2210 folder, I'm going to do a git command. So git clone and that URL. So what the git clone command does is it downloads that repository from GitHub. And so now if I press ls, I see there's a folder here. It looks like that. And I'm just going to use my same commands I've been using before. So cd into that folder. I'm just going to press 2 for the first part of that folder, and then tab, and press enter. And I press ls again. I can see I'm inside that folder. There's a README in there. And now what I want to do is I want to open up a whole new Visual Studio Code window inside that folder. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to do code space period, like that. And what it should do is it should open up a new Visual Studio Code window for me. I'm going to close out of the old one because I don't need it anymore. And I'll just make this one nice and big. And here we go. So we're ready to work on our projects.